Hi, friends. Welcome to today's yoga session. I'm very excited you want to join me for today's practice. We focus on poses that improve our strength and our balance. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can see all the upcoming videos. And do leave me some comments. Let me know what you thought about today's session. Let me know what kind of topics you're interested in so I will create a lot of useful videos for you in the future. If you want to dive a little bit deeper into the yoga practice, you can also check my online yoga courses. I will link them in the description below this video. So let's get started. Let's meet on the mat. Today we start right away using movement to arrive in the body. So come onto all fours. Bring your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. You can tuck the toes under if you want. This is a nice little stretch for your toes as well. And then we round the back, draw the navel in, bring the chin into the chest, and we stay here for a little moment. Really press the floor away from you. You could close your eyes if you want to use this moment to fully arrive now in the body. And you can make some small movements here, maybe shake your head, extend the sides a little bit, just gentle little stretching, arriving in the body. And then from here, we drop the belly down, send the heart forward and lift the tailbone. Gentle curve in the back. Lift the chin just slightly without compressing your neck. And then again, we breathe. This time we open the chest. And again, if you feel like it, you can make some small movements with your neck, relaxing, bringing the ears towards the shoulders, but very softly. We're just arriving here in the body. And then we combine our movement with the breath. So on the exhale, you round the back for your nice cat stretch. Draw the navel in, bring the chin into the chest. And on the inhale, you drop the belly, send the heart forward, open up the chest. Do this a couple of more times. Exhaling, rounding the back, push the floor away from you. Take the whole spine along. Inhale, pelvis tilts forward, heart space lifts up. We open the chest. 2 more. Exhale, round the back. And inhale, open up the chest. Nice. Exhaling, rounding, take the pelvis along, the neck. And inhale, open one more time. Now from here, come into a neutral back. So you draw the lower belly in slightly, push the shoulders apart. Your toes are tucked under. And now we press into the hands and into the feet and we lift the knees off the floor. We're just hovering here. So you feel that the core of your body, the center of your body is being activated. Now you can stay here and focus on a smooth breath, or maybe you'll make small circles around your wrists. So we strengthen the hands, the wrists, and prepare them for more weight-bearing exercises that are to come in our practice. Circle also the other way around. Your knees are hovering slightly above the floor, just 2 or 3 centimeters. You can feel the core working. Circle one more time in the other direction. Beautiful. And now from here, push the hips back and up into your downward facing dog. Now, want to give some more space to your arms and your legs. So walk the hands forward or the feet back. And take a moment to arrive in your downward facing dog. It's the first downward facing dog. Take it easy. You can bend the knees generously and push the heels towards the floor. Create some length in the back of your legs. And bend the knees generously for now. Press the belly towards the thighs and really send those hips up. You want to keep the lower belly in, so you're not curving the lower back and you're not rounding it, but you create that long line. Push through the arms up. Your upper back is flat and you look towards your knees for a nice long neck. Take another deep inhale here. And on the exhale, maybe straighten out the legs just slightly. The heels are yearning towards the floor. No matter how far they go, you want to find a nice stretch in the back of the legs. We stay for 2 more deep breaths. In and out through the nose. 1 more inhale. Exhale. Now on the inhale, come onto the tiptoes, ripple the spine forward into your high plank, shoulders over wrists. Check your distance between hands and feet. We stay for the exhale. Inhale here. And exhale, bend the knees, come back into your downward facing dog. We do that again. Inhale, come forward into your high plank. Shoulders are wide. Stay for the exhale. Inhale here. And exhale, bend the knees, send the hips back up. Inhale into your plank pose one more time. Stay for your exhale. Inhale here. And exhale, send the knees down. Draw the navel in a straight line. Bend the elbows in. Lay all the way down onto the floor. Point the toes, roll the shoulders back in your cobra. Release the hands on your exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale here. Long exhale. Inhale, reach your right leg up into the sky. Keep your hips level so your toes are pointing down. On the exhale, come forward into your plank, right knee onto your right upper arm without setting the foot down. Keep the shoulders broad. And inhale, come back into your three-legged dog. Exhale, come over to the left side, diagonal, right knee into the left upper arm. Strong arms. And inhale, come back into your downward facing dog. One more. Exhale, come forward, knee into the chest, round the upper back. Really push the floor away. And inhale, come back. Now exhale, bring the knee over to the left one more time. This time, pivot the left heel down. We come onto the right arm. Extend the right leg out to the left side of the mat. For fallen triangle, send the hips up. Send the left arm up, fingertips pulling up to the ceiling. Really push those hips up. Take another deep breath here. And on the exhale, bring the hand back down. Come back onto the left balls of your feet. Inhale, send the leg back up into your three-legged dog. And exhale, come forward into your plank. You can set the foot down or keep it in the air if you practice. Exhale, lower down all the way like we did before, or half for chaturanga. Inhale through your cobra or up dog. Open the shoulders. And exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Maybe side out through the mouth. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Second side. Inhale, left leg up in the sky. Hips stay leveled. Exhale, left knee, left upper arm. Come forward. Take your time. Inhale, come back into three-legged dog. Exhale, bring it over to the right. And keep your hips still leveled. Come onto the right tiptoes. Again, inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, knee into the chest. Your upper back is rounded, strong arm. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, one more time, over to the right. This time, we bring the right heel down. Pivot the whole foot to the ground. Left foot outside of the mat. Onto the left hand. We open up for fallen triangle. Lift your hips up. Fingertips pull up to the ceiling. Your left fingertips are grabbing into the floor. Take another deep breath here. And then we bring the hand back down. Pivot the right foot up again. Left leg into the air. And exhale, choose for your vinyasa. Keep the foot in the air or bring it down. Depending on what you practice, chaturanga or all the way down. Inhale into your up dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And sigh it out. One more. Inhale. And letting it go. Now on the inhale, step to the top of your mat for half forward fold. And exhale, fold all the way down. Again, inhale, long back. Now exhale, sit deep. Bring the fingertips to touch the ground. We raise up for chair pose. Inhale. Keep the core strong. Long lower back. Inhale here. And exhale, fold all the way down. Uttanasana, release that. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, step back into your plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, vinyasa with or without the knees. You could always lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Now inhale the right leg up into the sky. Exhale, big step between the hands. Pull the knee in, step the foot down. Strong legs, we stand up for crescent lunge. Reach the arms up to the sky. Now let's arrive for a moment. Calm the breath. Soften the gaze and the face. Inhale here, create space by pulling the fingertips up. And on the exhale, take the hands in front of the heart. Now we will lean forward. We move into our warrior three. So weight onto the right leg. You pull the left foot in and you press up with a lot of strength rather than momentum onto your right leg. Keep the chest open. Like a tiny cobra in your upper back, we broaden the chest. Beautiful. Use your core. We want to stand up and we pull the left knee into the chest. And then we grab a hold of the knee and squeeze it in to lengthen out the lower back. On the inhale, send the left arm up to the ceiling. We twist open on the exhale to the left side. Left arm pulls behind the body. Chest opens to the left. You can stay, or maybe if it's available, grab a hold of the outside edge of your left foot and straighten out the leg to the front. This is just an option. Beautiful. Let's take another deep breath here. And then bend the knee in again. Send the arm up on your inhale. On your exhale, come back into your warrior three. Really strong core, strong legs. Heart space is wide. Inhale here. And exhale, bend the right leg. Slowly, slowly step the left foot back. Send the arms up. Going out as we got in. Exhaling, hands down. Inhale into your plank pose. And exhale, choose a dog, maybe a child, or one vinyasa of your choice. Inhale, moving through the back bend. And exhale back into the down dog. Deep breath in. And long breath out. Inhale the left leg up in the sky. Using the core, stepping through on the exhale. Inhale, reaching up for crescent lunge, long arms. We take a moment to arrive to settle. You really want to feel the connection to the ground. You pull the feet towards each other to strengthen your legs. And you reach up the fingertips to the ceiling. And then you take the hands together in front of the heart. Lean forward with an open heart space. Strong right leg. Bring the left leg. Bring the right leg in as much as you can so you can press up with minimum wobble. A lot of control. And keep breathing. Your hips are leveled. Right toes are pointing down. Take another deep breath here. And then we stand up, pulling in the right knee into the chest. Take a breath here. Nice. Inhale the right arm up. And exhale, twist open to the right. Right arm pulls behind, your chest opens. Now find that one focus point. Stay or straighten out the front leg. That's just an option. You can be here or here, wherever you feel good today. And then on your next inhale, bring the arm back up. On your exhale, move back into your warrior three. Keep the core firm. Keep the heart space wide. Bend the left leg slowly. Step back. Inhale, crescent lunge. And exhale, hands down. Inhale into your plank. And on your exhale, one vinyasa, or you go into your down dog or a child's pose. Take a deep breath. This is where we meet. So choose what works for you in this point of the practice. Feel free to pedal the legs if that helps you release some tension after the standing balance. Take another deep breath in. And let it go. One more time on the inhale, reach your right leg up. On the exhale, step it through between the hands. This time we pivot down the left heel for warrior two. The left arm pulls us up. Windmill the arms up parallel to the floor. Now make sure your right knee is over your right ankle. Shoulders are broad, heart space is wide, hips are open, and you don't want to overarch the back. Bring the tailbone down slightly. Beautiful. Take another deep breath here. And then on the inhale, straighten the front leg. Slide down, activate your thigh. For your triangle pose, stack the shoulders on top of each other. Open the hips. And you can either support yourself with the right hand or you let it hover for a little bit more activity in your upper body. Now we keep breathing. Steadily, smoothly. We move into another balancing asana. So you can drop the left hand into the left hip and look down to the floor. Feel the position of your feet and of your hip and your shoulders. You pull the left shoulder back. Now we bend the right leg a lot. If you happen to have a yoga block, you can use it, but you can do it without. So right hand goes forward and slightly out to the right. For your half moon, walk the left foot in until you can press up onto that right leg. The hips are open this time. Turn around just for a moment to show you. So the hips are open and stacked. This time, the left toes point out to the side, different from the warrior three before. Beautiful. Try to find your balance. So your right hand is under your right shoulder, your hips are stacked, your shoulders are stacked, and if you feel comfortable, you can bring out the left arm up to the ceiling. Beautiful. Last deep breath. And then very, very slowly bend that right leg, step the left foot back into your warrior two stance. Take your time. Inhale the upper body up and stay for your exhale. Reverse one time. Inhale, peaceful warrior. And exhale, windmill the hands down to frame your front foot. Inhale into your plank pose. And exhale, one vinyasa or the down dog. If you feel your shoulders are getting tired, then skip the chaturanga. Do a cobra lower all the way down. Wherever you are, we meet again in the downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Beautiful. Changing the sides, left leg up in the air. And exhaling, big step forward between the hands using the core. Right heel pivots down. And the right arm pulls us up for warrior two. We take a deep breath. And again, arrive here. Small moment to check your alignment. Front knee is above the ankle. Hips are open. Back is long. And we breathe here. And then we straighten out the front leg on the inhale. And on the exhale, we lower down for triangle pose. We keep the chest open, stack the shoulders. And again, you can choose to support yourself a little bit with that left hand or to let it hover. You want to have some activity in the upper body. Use a focus point that is okay for your neck. Breathe. Beautiful. Now drop the right hand down just to open that shoulder even more. Look down and bend the left leg a lot. Walk the left hand forward and out. Maybe you have a yoga block. Maybe you don't. We just do it without, and we walk the right foot in, and then we press up to that left leg, but we keep the hips open as we did. Your left hand is under your left shoulder, so you can really open the chest. And if you feel comfortable, you bring the right fingertips up to the ceiling. Hips are open, right toes point to the right. Like a fallen triangle, one more time. Really good. Take one more deep breath here. And then slowly bend that left leg. Step the right foot back into your warrior two. Inhale, come up. And stay for the exhale. Reversing, inhale, peaceful warrior. Create some space. Gather some energy. And then exhale with a controlled movement. Bring the hands back down to the mat. Inhale, step into your plank pose. Exhale, one vinyasa or directly your downward facing dog. You can always choose yourself in your practice. Take a moment to calm the breath. Deep inhale. Soft exhales. Look forward to the mat. Walk in many small steps to the top of your mat. We take a soft forward fold. You can bend the knees as much as necessary. Let the upper body dangle for a moment. Arms just hanging down, or maybe you want to grab opposite elbows. Make sure you release the neck down. Exhale all the air from the lower belly. Create some space in the back. And then bring the fingertips down, heel toes your feet out till you're about the edges of the mat and your toes are pointing down. We lower down for Malasana. very hot day today in Berlin. So find your space here in Malasana. Take your hands together in front of the heart center and then draw the shoulders back and lift the heart out. Beautiful. You want to feel a nice opening sensation in the groins and your inner thighs. And close the eyes or rest them softly on one spot. Take another deep inhale through the nose. And softly sigh out. We do one more balancing posture, our crow pose. If this is new for you, then just give it a try. Don't worry about it too much. So we place the hands shoulder width and we really spread out those fingers. I'm going to move back a little bit so you can see me. We come onto the tiptoes and we bend the elbows in like we do in the chaturanga. We don't move them out, but towards ourselves. And we bring the knees onto the back of our upper arms, draw the navel in, look forward rather than down, and lean onto the arms. Maybe this is your crow for today, or maybe you lift one foot or the other foot, or maybe you feel safe to release both feet off the floor. This is just an option. See how that feels. If this is new, just play around a little bit. If you can't get the knees on the back of your upper arms, then press them from the outside. This sometimes works for some people. So just see what works for you. Play around with it a little bit more or hold it for another deep breath. And either you shoot back into your chaturanga if this is something you practice, or you bring it down. You step back into your plank pose. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, lower all the way, slowly to the mat. Point the toes. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, release the hands. Nice. We interlace all 10 fingers behind the back. Draw the shoulder blades together. Lift the heart off the floor. Lift the hands off the bum, back and up. Press the tops of the feet into the floor. Open the chest. Stay for 2 more deep breaths. One more. And then we release down. Very nice. Wiggle the hips maybe a bit from side to side. Tuck the toes under. Push onto your knees. And then back onto your heels into an upright seat. We sit next to the feet and swing the legs around. Extend your legs out. Sit as tall as you can. You can bend the knees for that. Bend the right leg and bring it onto the outside of the left leg. Hug the leg with your left arm. Reach up for the twist. Exhale over to the right. Now make sure your spine is upright. Your chest is lifted. Just open up to the right side. And you take the gaze along in a soft manner without compressing the neck. And the right hand really just supports you a little bit. Don't lean onto the hands. If you have a lot of space, bring the left arm onto the outside of that knee for a little leverage effect. And then breathe into the twist. Last deep breath here. And then on the inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, soft counter twist to the other side. Just to relieve a little bit. Come back to center, unwrap your legs, extend the right leg out, changing the sides, left leg in and over, sitting upright. You can use your arm to support yourself, lift the chest up, reach the left arm up, and then twist open to the left side. Again, sitting on both seat bones, sitting upright, and either staying here or maybe going a little bit further into the twist. This is just an option. Taking a couple deep breaths, feeling the inhale, lengthening the spine, and the exhale, creating some space in the center of the body. On the inhale, come back to center, and on the exhale, soft counter twist to the other side. And then come back to the center, extend both legs out for the forward fold. Again, remember not to sit on your tailbone, but bend the knees as much as necessary so you can lift up your pelvis. Long lower back, long spine, lift the heart. Flex your feet as if they were standing against the wall. Knees are pointing up and you reach the arms up. And then you hinge forward from the hips. And either you bring the hands down to the floor, to your shins, to your feet, wherever you reach. If you have space, you can straighten out the legs, but remember, long back. Heart goes forward and belly relaxes in. And we stay for a couple of breaths. Closing the eyes or softly resting them on one point, allowing our system to calm down, breath to calm down. To really notice this energy, this warmth that is now flowing through the body after all these movements that we have gifted to our body. Beautiful. 2 more deep breaths. And then slowly release the pose. You can use your hands to press into the floor and sit up. Now, I want to invite you to either take a seated meditation or you shuffle towards the center of your mat and you slowly bring yourself to lay down on the mat. So either you sit in silence or you lay down for your Shavasana. Either way, take a moment to rest, to allow your body to absorb everything that we have practiced. I will leave you today in your Shavasana or in your seated meditation to allow for the space and the time that you need to balance your body, your breath after the physical practice, to find some space and some calm in your mind. Allow yourself to rest, to enjoy the presence after practice. And then from here, I wish you a lovely day and I hope to see you on the next video.